Oh, on today's agenda, we got us a Hustler Raptor 52. The customer wants to install a sprayer tank on it, but they want it to be easy to remove so that they don't have to have it up there permanently. So what I think I'm gonna do, it's gonna have to be mounted kind of as close to the back seat as I can get it so it don't kick up a wheelie. We're gonna come up here with a piece of bar, square tubing on each side, and then I'm gonna weld a bigger piece of square tubing on top of that square tubing so it kind of acts as like a coupling. And then the other one that's mounted to the tank, it'll slide in there, and then it'll have two bolts or pins either way that you tighten up whenever you're using it. And then when you want to take it off, you just unbolt it and lift it off, and the two bottom pieces of square tubing will stay with the mower. We'll see how it goes. I got to make a tray, a square platform for this tank to mount to, and then we'll come off the bottom of that with square tubing legs. This is the square tubing I've got, and then I got this here is the coupler that I'm gonna use. It slides in nice, so we'll see how it goes. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, so far this is my plan. We're gonna get this welded together. We're just kind of dry fitting everything. I'm gonna cut a piece of sheet metal that'll go up under the bottom for it to set on, and then come off of it with some legs about like that. Somewhere or another we got to move over to the mower and get them positioned where we want.
I think I like when it rains. You told me to go to the light, and what it's like to feel your pain. Now I'm okay if you're alright. I start to wonder why I came.
Alright guys, I got my legs built. I got my little platform here made up, and I'm welding some ears on it right now. They're gonna go on all four corners. That's gonna be for my straps to hook to, or ropes, whatever we're gonna tie that down with. It's got screws, holes in the bottom, but I don't really trust them because they ain't but about ½ inch deep, and it looks like the threads will pull out of them pretty easy. So we're gonna go over with straps like a lot of them I see. They've got spots for them, so that's the most secure way. Let's get it welded out. Okie dokie guys, the way these will be mounted is just like this, just like that. They'll be welded to the frame right there, each one on each side here, just like that. And these will stay with the mower, but they're not in the way of anything, so we're good there. I'm gonna pop these fenders off. It's just a couple bolts to get those off, and then I'll weld it out. All right, we got our welds cleaned up. Now, I know a lot of you are gonna have different opinions on how you would have done this, but this is how I'm doing it. I'm not saying this is how you should do it. This is just how I'm doing it. It would be better to bolt it. I would rather bolt it, but there ain't no way to get in here to get the bolts on it. It would just be in the way. There's no way to easily unbolt it. That's like a tubing that I can't get in unless I put damn 4 or 5 inch bolts all the way through there, and I ain't doing that because I don't want to drill all the way through this frame here and put 2 holes in it and then it weaken the frame, you know. So we're just gonna weld it. The rods I'm putting in are not gonna be in the way of anything. You're still gonna be able to work on the engine, so we're welding it. Nice. Now we just weld these legs on, put some gussets in, get her all painted up. This is gonna have a hole drilled through it too, so when that's in there, you can put a bolt. You can put a pin if you want, but to keep it from rattling, put a bolt and tighten it down, and it'll hold it solid. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, here's the end result, guys. Added me some gussets in, got the legs welded onto it. And yes, it is way overkill for a sprayer. It's heavy, but it will never go nowhere. It'll be there forever. So we'll get it painted up, get it mounted, and show y'all what she looks like all mounted up. There it is, finished up, guys. I got to put the tank on it still, but that's kind of the dry fit. Got the bolts in, and it is super sturdy. No wiggle, no vibration at all. Put my company sticker on it. Now let's get the tank put on it, see what that looks like. Here's a little better view of it in the daylight. Not too shabby. Like I say, you just remove the 2 bolts and you can take the top half off, and those 2 pegs will stay with the mower. They're squeezed in there out of the way, so good to go. Hope y'all enjoyed that video, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all keep wrenching.